Hello everyone, I'm Justin, and for today's video, we're getting spicy! Play the music! Comedy is something that doesn't get that much exposure in the anime community, as we usually tend to move more into the shonen action-packed shows or the rom-coms that leave the comedy as a second genre. One Punch Man, Konosuba, Oresuki, all of these shows have their funny moments that we all love, but at the core they are something else, whatever it is, superheroes, an isekai story or romance. Comedy is almost never the main point of the story, so for today's video, I just wanted to talk about one of my all-time favorite comedy animes.
Asobi Asobase.
The main story of
Asobi Asobase
focuses around these three girls, Hanako, Kasumi and Olivia. Hanako is the energetic girl who always wants to have fun and drags Kasumi and Olivia to play some weird games. Kasumi, on the other hand, is a quiet, anthropophobic girl with a strong competitive side. And Olivia is the beautiful blonde foreign girl that comes as a transfer student. But oops, in fact she was born and lived all her life in Japan and can't even speak a single bit of English.
Sorry.
As far as the story goes, you just need to know that Kasumi is bad at English, so she asks Olivia to help her out. And Olivia, trying to get out of the situation, asks to learn about Japanese pastimes. So together with Hanako, they create a Pastimers Club. That is all you really need to know about the plot. As to be honest, you just need to watch the first episode in order to introduce the girls, and after that, you can literally go to any episode and have some fun, as there is really no plot progression aside from a few characters introduced here and there. So what makes Asobi Asobase stand out among other comedy animes? Well, for starters, the chemistry between the girls is perfect. We get the energetic girl who loves to play. The girl that looks shy and proper, but in reality is really competitive and has a bit of a pervert side. And the beautiful and elegant girl that in reality has a mischievous side. Their interactions work so well together and their personalities push each other into a perfect manner to keep the story entertaining in each segment. But what are these segments? Well, each episode is divided in small stories surrounding the girls having fun in different ways. Each episode usually has between 3 to 4 stories and they can literally be around anything. You can be talking with a student council president trying to get some funds for your club. And in the next instant, now you're practicing your makeup skills. Or playing random games with the shogi club. There is really no rule or a specific process to follow on how these games are decided or why they are playing the game. But it is so much fun to watch them do the most generic or boring stuff and transforming it into a really interesting and funny story. Another thing to mention about this anime is the uniqueness in its art and how they use it to perfection. At one moment they are looking just like sticks and circles, and at the next instant they have the most detailed expressions only found in top-notch productions. They really put their money into these expressions and you can clearly see how they feel at the moment, just by looking at them. Love, happiness, but also fear or disgust. Anything can be found as there is an immense array of expressions shown during the running of the show. And this is also present in the visual gags. They not only present us with a funny and interesting story, but also combine it with interesting and hilarious visual gags to give us a double knock-up on the comedy side. So, okay, we're going to meet the Lord of Pastimers from another school. We need to get ready, and what the fuck is that? I mean, I guess that's the type of pastime. Surely she can't be good at games. I guess we need to wear makeup in order to compete with her. Okay, or even the music for the opening and ending of the show. We start with this beautiful piano music showcasing our beautiful protagonist about to have some healthy fun. Just to end it with some good old heavy metal to throw you off at the last moment. To be honest, just rewatching some of these scenes one more time made me laugh out loud, so I believe that it has a really strong rewatchability, as there is really not a necessity of going through the 12 episode series every time just to have some fun, but just picking a random scene in a random episode to get some good laughs. Even random clips that you can find on YouTube, like the traditional Japanese looking girl who speaks perfect English,
I can't understand Kobu.
or the perverted baby that wants to touch Kasumi's boobs
赤ちゃんだし。
while despising on Hanako's flat chest.
スカスカ。
These random scenes depict perfectly what Asobi Asobase is. Just three girls having fun and having some random interactions that are the perfection of comedy. I don't think I could ever explain into words how good this anime is and why to me it will stay as peak comedy animation. If you haven't watched it yet, I seriously recommend you to give it a try, as everything that I said and the random clips that I showed are not nearly enough to represent how good this anime is. And with that, we come to the conclusion of this anime review. I've been Justin, and I will see you guys next time.